Hey guys, here we are again, week 3 under our belt, and we're going to do our midway check-in point. So we're all going to just see how our weight is responding to the way that we've been training, the way that we've been eating, nutrition-wise, and of course supplementation. So halfway through, last weigh in, I was 199.7, so let's see where we're at today. All right, 197.4. Perfect. So here we are, week 3, and dropping a couple more pounds, which is actually a really great sign for me that things are working. Food is working with my training style, lifting heavier, high output, high intensity. So even though my protein is at 240 grams a day, carbs at around 250, fat around 80 grams a day, it's working for me as far as being able to match the fuel with my output in training. So that's right on pace for me.
Sweet. All right. $196.2. So last week I was 199.7, I believe, 199.2. So this is good for me because basically after week 1 I lost 7 pounds. So what I decided to do was I increased my fats to 95 grams, protein to 225 grams, and carbs to 150 grams. So that means I'm actually eating more food than I was on my first week, and I'm still losing weight. Which is good because I did my BMI the other day. I haven't lost any muscle, and all of it's been fat. So dropping fat, and I'm just melting it off. So it's good. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so last week was 203.6, so down quite a bit from there. It was a really high output weekend, snowboarding both full days, so that's probably explains a big drop. I probably don't want to go too much lower than this, stay around that 195 to 200 mark, but my food has gone up ever since last week, and still going up and losing weight, which is great, feeling awesome.
Nice stuff. Oh yeah.
All right, guys, so this is week 3 of Soft to Shredded. We're going to do a little bit of different session today. So we're going to talk about the cardio myth. So we're going to debunk the cardio myth. So the fat loss myth. So how do you lose weight? How do you burn fat? A lot of people think that you can just do an excessive amount of cardio in terms of losing weight, and that's how you're going to lose weight. And we're going to talk a little bit about why that necessarily isn't true. So Evan's going to talk a little bit about supplements and how people approach supplements in the cardio game, and we're going to get Sean to talk a little bit about resistance training and how that's actually the more effective way. And we're going to kind of bounce off of that. So Sean, why do you think that resistance training is so important, and I would say is probably more important than doing cardio?
No, absolutely. Because I think cardio? What's that? I don't do anything. No, just kidding. I do cardio, obviously, but that's just as an aid. Just like nutrition is a way to supplement your training, to me, training is all about a result. You want to be able to, for me especially, I want to be able to build muscle, build lean muscle. By doing so, that's going to put me into like a different bracket of how my whole system basically operates. The more muscle that you end up building, you're going to start to burn fat naturally just by higher energy. So everything for me is about empowering my body. So I want to be able to train with intensity. For me to do that, I need to have proper fuel. So lots of food, lots of high quality protein, complex carbs, fats that actually fuel my workout. With that, my focus is on building muscle, which at the same time, I'm gonna put in some cardio just to make sure that my energy is ramping up, that I'm moving my body, and that I'm basically activating my fat burning. But my focus isn't on trying to restrict my calories to a point where I'm in such a deficit for a long period of time doing hours and hours of cardio that my body actually starts to shut down on itself. I think that we're starting to learn more and more about this all the time, and I see so many people, and I've had a lot of people come to me where it's like, oh, I've been training before and I've done hours of cardio, and you know, I hit a wall and you can't ever get past that. Actually, what I found to be very beneficial is, you know what, you need to like feed and train those plateaus to be able to like raise your energy, raise your muscle building, and then, you know, you'll start to, my experience is start to like have a system that starts to burn fat naturally.
So one thing that you said, I think that's awesome. So one thing that you said, I think that you really like hit the nail on the head is you're eating the fuel that's giving you the energy to work out. Because I think a lot of people, when they're thinking about fat loss or when they're thinking about losing weight, they'll think about, you know, okay, I'm going to do a lot of cardio, I'll work out a couple times a week, but I'm still going to eat whatever I want. And because I'm doing this cardio, I can eat whatever I want. When realistically, like if you have a fitness goal or you have a purpose, like you need to eat in alignment with your goals and you need to work out in alignment with your goals. That means your workout, your cardio schedule, and your nutrition plan all have to be on point if you're actually going to take your weight loss seriously. So, you know, stopping at McDonald's after doing an hour-long cardio session just not only ruined that cardio session, but probably ruined your weight loss goals for the week. So, you really need to make sure that you've got the right nutrition strategy, and that's just not something that you're going to find on bodybuilding.com. That's one that's designed specifically for you and your body type. You need to be following that. You need to be on a good training schedule, and yeah, you need to be, you know, mixing in cardio once in a while. So, Evan, so a lot of people when they think about weight loss, they'll go to the supplement store and they'll pick up a fat burner. So let's talk a little bit about fat burners today. We've got your ignition right here. So fat burners, obviously, in my opinion, work. But what if people just take a fat burner? Are they going to lose weight?
Yeah, so the thing with fat burners is there is a very big misconception around them. You know, just taking a fat burner, not putting in the work in the gym, not changing your nutrition habits, you know, just like you said, you know, taking a fat burner and going to McDonald's, that's not going to get you the results, that's not going to get you shredded.
Totally, yeah.
The thing with fat burners is they optimize your physiology for fat burning, and they help you burn and release more stored fat during exercise so that your fat is fueling your exercise. If you're sitting on the couch killing potato chips, taking a fat burner isn't going to do too much for you. And that's where a lot of things with supplements, fat burning supplements, are very construed that, oh, you know, they don't work. Well, it's like you still need to put in the time, you know. Taking a fat burner compared to not taking a fat burner, two separate people on the same regimented diet and exercise plan. With a fat burner, you are going to get more results. You know, with Ignition for the clinical trial, for instance, our Ignition group got 30% more in terms of lipolysis, so the burning and releasing of stored fat and fat loss, than did the placebo group. So it does help, but at the same time, there was still a 4-day resistance training, 2 days a week cardio, regimented nutrition routine, and that is the important part. This is going to accelerate your results, but the results start with you putting in the work and having the proper nutrition. The supplements are exactly that, a supplement to, you know, give you that extra boost and keep things going.
Cool. Yeah, so exactly, just like Sean said, a supplement is like an additive to a training and nutrition plan. It's not the be-all, end-all. So if you're looking to lose weight and you're looking to burn that fat, a fat burner is a good option for you if you've already got your training and your nutrition in line, and that's like the supplement that you're adding to it. It's like the extra step. So thanks for following us on week 3 of Soft to Shredded. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our email list so that you can get all the newsletters and updates, and stay tuned for next week.